What makes us all unique? We're celebrating diversity, emotions, and friendships on Cartoon Academy. There are things that make us the same. There are also things that make us all different. Well, Florps are the same way. They're imaginary creatures, but they have different variables. Variables are the things that change. We're going to learn how to draw 3 different Florps of all different shapes, sizes, and patterns. Let's draw. We're going to begin with the eyes. Now, all of our Florps have eyes, but sometimes they're different shapes or even different numbers. This one has 2 eyes, a circle, and a letter C backwards. This Florp has heavy eyelids, so we draw a line across. Now we add the pupils. One here and one here. Next are the eyebrows. We just sort of scribble those lines in. On top of his head, he has a little fluff of hair. Just a nice scribbly little line. And then in the opposite direction. Now for the mouth. They're all pretty happy, so he's smiling. Dash, over, and dash. This Florp has 3 sharp teeth. Letter V upside down, 1, 2, and 3. Now for the body. It's sort of a rectangular shape. We start up here, right where we left off with the hair, and come down. Same thing on the other side. Line down. You can see how it starts to form a rectangle. For his feet, he has tentacles like an octopus. Out, point, and in. Same thing on the other side. Out, point, and in. Again, out, point, and in. Out, point, and up. We're going to give it horns. Out, up to a point, and back in. Same thing on the other side. Out, up to a point, and in. Now we're going to add a pattern. In this case, we're going to add stripes onto the tentacles. Just simple lines. Now we're going to add a polka dot pattern onto the body. When you're creating Florps, you can add just about any kind of pattern you like. It could be stripes, or zigzags, polka dots, checkers, whatever you want. It's your creation. So there is our first Florp. Our second one, we're going to start with the eyes, but again, this is a variable. So we're going to change it. We're going to give this Florp just 1 eye. It looks like this, a circle. This is a short Florp. So he's looking up at his friend. He also has very bushy eyebrows. So we just scribble those lines around. Now for the mouth. The mouth is open. We come around, over and up, with sort of a hot dog shape. And 1 square little tooth. Now we fill that all in. The body is much shorter. So we're going to come out, and instead of tentacles, it just has sort of like slime that oozes along. Down on the other side. This Florp also has 2 horns, but they're a little more rounded. 1, 2. It also has one little feather sticking off at the top of its head, like that. Let's draw one more Florp. This is a very tall, slender one. This Florp has 3 eyes. So we start in the middle. A circle. Another circle. And a third circle. Next are our pupils, the little dots in the eyes. 1, 2, 3. We're going to add eyelashes. One, 2, and 3. Her eyebrows are very similar to our second Florp's eyebrows. Very bushy. Now for the body. Again, this character is tall and slender. So we come down and down. Again, a rectangular shape. Now for the mouth. Dash, a letter U, and a dash. She's smiling, but we don't see any of the teeth this time. And a dash underneath. Now for the legs, again, we're going to add tentacles, but they're a bit longer. 1 and 2. We're going to add 2 more that are in the background. Line up and connect, and then a little letter V sticking out the side. Same thing on the other side. Up, connect, V on the side. For the pattern, we're going to use zigzags. It's like drawing the letter W over and over. All the way down. On the tentacles, we'll add stripes. It doesn't matter how many, it's whatever looks right to you. And there are your Florps. Let's take a look at our Florps and think about the things that make them similar or the same. They all have a very similar shape, sort of rectangular. They all have eyes, and they all have a little fluff of hair, either with their eyebrows or the hair on top of their head. Think about the things that make them different. They're different body shapes. They have different teeth, different numbers of eyes, and different patterns. It's one of the things that makes it so much fun to draw, because there's so much diversity. They're all different, and that's something to celebrate, our differences. And it's one of the things that makes it so much fun to draw Florps. Be sure to sign your name. Take pride in your work. This has been Cartoon Academy. Thanks for tuning in.